Okay, welcome back, everybody. Today we're doing the Panthers. It is currently Monday morning, so all of the Sunday slate games have played, along with the Friday night Chargers Chiefs game and the what was it? What was on Thursday night? The Thursday night game played as well. The Eagles Cowboys. So we do have all those results. I did pencil those in essentially. Oh shoot, wrong one. League schedule. I did do all those results. So the only one we're waiting on is this Monday night game between the Vikings and the Bears. I also do have most of the 53-man rosters in, officially. So most of them should be good and set to go, and people who are actually on the team. So yeah, I did do college everything, so we should have a realistic roster in there as well. But yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, I should show you guys the official starting lineup for your Panthers. Obviously, I'm gonna try and believe in Bryce Young. We'll see how that ends up going. We are. Oops, wrong button. We are going to move Jimmy Horn up to wide receiver 3. Jonathan Brooks is up. I did start Tremble over Sanders. I didn't watch the Panthers game, so I don't know how the starters actually panned out. But we're starting the rookie edge rushers as well. But yes, we will see how all of this ends up going. I do like the schemes. I might change this West Coast one and along with the offense, but we'll see. But yeah, I guess we'll just sim to mid-season, and at that point, see where this rebuild takes us. Okay, so coming out of mid-season, we might as well check these. When did Rashawn Gary get on the Chargers? That's the first thing I'm noticing. Also, Jackson Dart is apparently the starter for the Giants by week 3. And apparently he's doing pretty good. Yeah. So I did do one thing and negotiate with our left tackle. Did bring him back. He accepted a pretty cheap deal since he's kind of still overall, and might as well do linebackers, right? Still overall, and he really wants to be here. So we got a deal done there. I want to see these transactions because what in the world is happening? Let's go early as possible. Okay. Tyler Higbee got traded. Amani Hooker got traded. Eric Stokes. Ryan Cook. Ty Johnson. Rondell Moore. Okay, some decent names, but Rashawn Gary got traded. Raheem Shaheed. How did that happen? No, I'm not just saying things, right? GM's office. NFL rosters. Chargers. Yeah, Rashawn Gary is on the Chargers. How did this happen? Stats and contracts. Will it tell me? No. Okay. Well, that's a mystery. Don't know how that happened, but apparently it did happen. Here are the NFC standings. Somehow, someway, we're 4-3. I don't really know how. San Francisco's undefeated, and the number 1 seed. But Rashawn Gary's up there in sacks. This is just beyond weird. Also, Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase had some of the worst fantasy performances ever. I took Jamar Chase with what was it? I think he went 3 in my league. I took him with the number 3 pick, and he put up 4 points, and then AJ Brown put up 1. I can't. Okay, I'm not here to vent about my fantasy performances. Okay, I'm not. We're just gonna move on. Okay. we're definitely probably gonna lose this game. There's not really anybody else that I wanted to sign. So I was thinking of making a couple trades. So obviously we don't want to sign those guys back, and everybody else is kind of just backups, and they're like all over 27. So I was thinking we would trade these two, see what we could get for them because they're not playing for us anyways. So, yeah, you might as well upgrade players. They might be in there. I just like seeing how many upgrade points they have. I don't know about you guys. I could totally turn those off, but I just like seeing them. Okay. So I want to trade Rico away, see what we can get for him. Okay, so there's nothing there. I also wanted to try and trade. Where is he? Is he a left edge or a right edge? He's a right edge. DJ. So Peter Skronsky. Okay, so that's honestly not bad for us because I do know that we need offensive linemen. The left tackle though, Damian Lewis. So we do need a center. Or we could try and trade away one of these guys and get cheaper, so that way we have cap space in the offseason. Okay, well, let me go around seeing what trades I can realistically try and make happen, and I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I did find this trade, and I'm really liking it because we do need a tight end, and Orlando Gutson has hidden dev, and then Andre James is he's 28, he's a little old, but he has a depth trait as well. So hopefully he can serve as kind of a bridge center. And I do want to get rid of Ashawn Robinson. He's just too much cap for us. So I don't even care if we have to part with like a couple late round picks or something. I'd prefer to give up a player though. So maybe like why don't we give him Tommy Tremble, our current starting tight end. Okay. So that does get us closer. Who else can we get rid of here? We don't need this many defense tackles, right? We can just get rid of, like, yeah. Okay, perfect. So we got the trade to go through. I will be back once again once I find a trade for Rico and DJ. That's his name. Okay, so I found this pick or this trade. We don't really need DJ, and we do need a linebacker. Drew Sanders is a young linebacker. He's got a dev trait, so hopefully with this we can build for the future. I know I probably gave up too much for what I got in return, but I really like that trade, so I don't really mind it too much. So now we just need to get rid of Rico. Preferably we get another linebacker, since we're so thin at linebacker. But yeah, I will see what I can come up with. If we just end up getting picks, then that's totally fine as well. Okay, so I found a couple options. We could either trade for Jack Kisner, or we could go and trade for somebody who's better, like Michael Rodriguez. So it's kind of like, do we bet on potential? Because he's already 24, which is incredibly old for a rookie. I know. That's not really old, but still. For a rookie, I don't really like 24. And Malcolm is already 26, and he's on his contract here, so he's gonna want a new one. So do we try and go for this trade, or do we go for the other one? That's kind of what I'm deciding between. Also, why do they have currently the number 1 overall pick? So yes, the thing is also this: are they gonna value Rico enough to where we can get Malcolm Rodriguez back or not, you know? So let me look in between the trades, see what I can get the most out of, and we'll just end up going there. Okay, so didn't really like anybody else, so I thought I'd try that one, but obviously it's not gonna go through. So if we're just gonna kind of go here in picks, then I feel like we might as well try the Lions, see if they'll give us Malcolm Rodriguez and I don't know, just like what, like a 5th? So yeah, okay, perfect. So we now have 2 new starting backers, which is amazing for us, and we got rid of not only some cap, but just some players that we aren't using at all. So obviously we want him to start there, and then we want him to go up. Okay, so now we have Andre James starting, and I know we have Austin Corbett technically, but he's out for another week, and I wanted to trade him, but that's not gonna happen. So I might end up trading or flipping Andre James again. We'll see. We are gonna start Gadsden, and then our two rookies look like they're developing well, whatever, and then we are gonna start him there. So I think I'm gonna try and go for just a young, strong safety, see what we can get there. If not, like a corner. So definitely gonna go after DBs. Yeah, I will see you after I try to get a trade booked. Okay, so this is who I've decided on. Is Nick Onamariwe. Is that how you say it? Omanamariwe? Nick? I don't know. I'm not good with names. I'm not gonna even try from now on. Okay? So, this is who we're gonna go after. Actually, why don't we try this? This is who we're gonna go after. Hopefully we can land him. I know giving up a second is a lot, but that's totally fine in my book for a young, strong safety. So, now we officially have our starting lineup. Once we put Nick Omar, I'm not gonna even try. Nick in. We're gonna go put him in there, and then I guess we just continue simming, and then I guess just hope for the best, because I mean we're what, 4-3, 4-4? What did it say? We are 4-3. So, I mean, apparently we're not going to end up with number 1 overall pick. So hopefully we can at least fight for the playoffs. But I guess we'll end up seeing what happens. I do want to see not team schedule. What Madden thinks is going to happen this week 1 game though. Minnesota 16-10. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see you then. Okay, so I lied to you guys. I decided that we would make one more trade. And that trade is trading away Taylor Morton. Why? Because he's $31 million and his contract is up at the end of the season. Not only that, but he's 31 years of age. So I wanted to get younger, cheaper, and somebody on an actual contract. So that is what we are going to do here. Okay, so it does look like we're gonna have to give up a good amount, but it's kind of worth it. It's suddenly becoming less and less worth it the more I add. So, is this trade worth it, or should I go look for another one? Honestly, if we're cutting 27 point something million dollars, getting 5 years younger with Tom having a 4-year contract and him having one that expires at the end of the year, kinda, and that's still not enough. Oh my God, Green Bay. Oh, this one also should have the Micah Parsons trade. There he is. So then not forget that. 6 round. Okay, dude, just accept it. There we go. Officially official. We gave up a lot though. A lot more than I was wanting. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you at all. So we did make that trade. So actually, he's already in here. So let's move him up this time. Okay. So there we go. That is how we are going to run this. Should we start him there? No, we'll just keep him there. So hopefully that bodes well for us. But I guess we will see. Now, we will send to the playoffs. I will see you guys there. Hopefully we'll make it. Okay, so I thought I'd stop a little early. But here we are. We're week 16. We're 6-9. So we're 6-8, sorry. Not great. Not in a great spot. Might as well do this. But yeah. I must have done it from last week. So right now we are not in the playoff picture, pretty obviously. So hopefully we can kick the Raiders out, but I guess we'll have to see. So we will probably have to win out. Sorry, I'm saying a lot. We'll probably have to win out. And I guess we'll just have to go and see from there. It looks like we're doing good on rushing yards, but our passing game is trash. Probably due to our quarterback, not gonna lie. Looks like we're good on opponent passing yards though, and our defensive running game is bad. Probably because we don't have very good linebackers. So we don't have anybody injured, which is very good. We are the 13th seed, which is not good because we need to be a little bit higher. Also, what am I talking about? We're in the NFC. So hopefully we can kick the Lions. I doubt that's gonna happen. So we're gonna have to take the division. Essentially, is what's gonna need to happen. Which is technically still possible, but not very likely. I guess we'll have to see what ends up happening. Who have we beat though? So we did lose to the Falcons once already, and then we went on a 3-loss streak here, which are teams that are understandable. We lost to the Falcons again, so we don't have the tiebreaker, which is not good. We did beat the San Francisco. Weren't they 7-0? How? Lost to the Rams bye week, and then we lost to the Saints. Oh god. So we have to beat the Bucks, Seahawks, and then the Bucks again. Chances of that happening are not very high. But I guess we will see what ends up happening. Yeah. So, sim to the end of the season, and I'll let you guys know. Okay, here we are. Somehow, we freaking made the play. What? There's no way we actually won those last 3 games. Oh my god, and we had 3 injuries. 2 of them are starters. 3 of them? No, 2 of them. No. 1 of them's a starter, and 1 of them's a useful backup. So we did end up freaking winning the division. So it looks like we won all 3 of the games, but both of the games against Tampa Bay, which is good. And then who was the other game? It doesn't really matter, does it? Seahawks. We beat the Seahawks somehow. Listen. Okay, whatever. I don't know how, but we did. And I think that knocked the Seahawks out of the playoffs too, which is insane. Yeah, Detroit was 9-8. They would have been 9-8 with that too. Okay. I guess we made the playoffs in the first year somehow. Wallace is developing like crazy for some reason. Did we get anybody on? No, we did not. Okay. So, let's go here to the stats. So 3,000. Okay. Those numbers aren't great. Let's be real. Those numbers are great. That, however, is amazing. He had 6 touchdowns on the ground. That's pretty good. That is really good. Bryce Young freaking took all of his touchdowns though. Freaking Jalen Hurts out here. McMillan got 1,000 yards, which is very good for us. It looks like we did not distribute the ball very well though. So he had 9, and then Xavier would get with 605, which is not great. How many? It doesn't look like we gave up too many sacks, which is good, but at the same time we traded away our right tackle. So I guess we'll have to check elsewhere. Trevor Wallace didn't end up with 100. Where is Drew Smith? Or Drew Smith? I was really hoping it might have made Trevor Wallace the starter automatically once we simmed. Nick Scorton, both of these rookies did amazing. Double-digit sacks for the both of them, which is really good. And Derek Brown with 5.5. Looks like we got 2 out of a couple people. Okay, how many sacks did we end up taking? 28. That's actually not bad. That's pretty freaking good. So we are proud of that fact. 24th in offensive yards, 7th in defensive yards. So it looks like our defense was carrying the hell out of us. 23rd in points scored, which is not great. And then 22nd in points allowed. Okay, so how did we make this playoffs? I think we are going to end up switching to the Rams playbook. Which is it? Is it? No, it would be this one. Yeah, schemes. So, I think we are going to go ahead and switch to the Rams. I just passed it. There we go. What does he run? West Coast Zone. Okay. So, we are going to run with that. Let's look at the advanced lineup, or the adjust lineup. I don't know why I said advanced. Okay. So we want Horn, probably above Renfro, probably there. Yeah, right there. Honestly, we want Renfro one higher. Okay. So that's our wide receiving group. We want Gatson starting. Okay, so we still have Scoring hurt for another 4 weeks, which is not great, but whatever. We do want. Honestly, we might move Drew Sanders out into one of these outside backer spots for now. What about specialists? Okay, so the specialists are mainly fine. Yeah, let me adjust some depth chart things real quick, and I'll be back. Okay, so I made some roster changes. It was just basically like slot receiver I changed up and the linebacker spots. But this ends up being the playoff bracket. Baltimore ended up with number 1 seed, Bills number 2, Chargers number 3, and then the Titans are number 4. So those are your 4 division winners. And then the Bengals, the Broncos, and the Patriots all ended up being the next highest. So the Chiefs actually did not make the playoffs, which is surprising. And then over here it's the Eagles, San Fran, Green Bay, and us all being the division winners, and then the Rams, Commanders, and Lions being the next highest. So I think we're just gonna kind of watch. Hopefully not do anything too stupid. Honestly, it doesn't really matter if we win or if we don't. So just gonna kind of jump in. I don't know if you guys are wondering about
sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late great Saints.
Okay, so I did make them 15-minute quarters. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 15-minute quarters, so that it's a bit more realistic. And it looks like we're getting absolutely cooked, which is also realistic. So yeah, it doesn't really matter if we win or if we lose. Obviously, we would have liked to win, but it doesn't. It's not like
and a disappointing way to close out the season. You got into the playoffs, but couldn't really make any noise.
Still a good.
Throw the dreams of 1-year rebuild away for the Panthers. Unfortunate, but expected. Okay, so from here on out, we gotta get serious now. 2 new injuries, which is great. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Well, actually, why don't we? Do we have any Pro Bowlers? Might as well check. So, check if you have any Pro Bowlers. Check who's in the Super Bowl. And in this, holy crap. Okay, so Bills, Chargers, Titans won. Bills beat the Chargers. Titans somehow managed to beat the freaking Baltimore Ravens, dude. And then Bills ended up being the Titans, so they're in the Super Bowl. Lions, Commanders, Rams won. Rams beat the Commanders, and then Eagles beat the Lions. Eagles beat the Rams, so now it's those two in the Super Bowl. So it's number 1, number 2 seed. Wow, shocking. Madden loves the Eagles as well, so whatever. Pro Bowl. Okay, so no quarterback. Does not look like the running back either. Any receivers? Nope. No tight end. Left tackle? Nope. Morton technically was on the team for half the year. Anybody else? I wish we still had Brian Burns on this team, dude. Wouldn't make the rebuild so much easier. Okay. It doesn't really look like it. Yeah, that's just great. Wonderful. Okay, what is this though? Recognition. Is it recognition for a Pro Bowl or like what are you talking about? Andre Weaver. Sure. He does deserve the recognition. Ooh, Bryce. Oh, okay. Well, he clearly didn't make the Pro Bowl, so whatever. Okay. So, who are your MVPs? Oh man, wrong button. Okay, Joe Burrow won MVP with Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, Matt Stafford. These are surprising. Not gonna lie, I expected Allen and Jackson to be higher. Dude, Jackson Dart's on here. Holy crap. Kyle Shanahan wins your Coach of the Year. AFC Offensive Player of the Year is Joe Burrow. T.J. Watt. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Travis Hunter. Oladejo wins Defensive Rookie of the Year. Burrow, Henry, Chase. Yeah, you guys can all see them there. And then for the NFC, this is what we care about a little bit more. Dang it. So Jackson did beat out McMillan, Tedroy McMillan for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Gatson was on theirs too. And then how? How did those two beat them? Okay, we're going to have to go check this. Jalen Walker and Abdul Carter. Got to remember those two names. They're both edge rushers. Dodge, schedule, stats. Okay, individual stats. So we have the Falcons and the Giants. Giants are up here. Okay. Yeah, he did have a better season, not gonna lie. Defense. No chance. He had 19 and a half sacks, dude. What in the world? Oh my god. Okay, and then he had 8. What are they on? What are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean, dog? Oh my god. I thought he had an amazing season. He had, 15 sacks? They're out here getting almost 20 and freaking 18. Oh my god. I thought it was an easy lock for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Okay, well, I guess we'll see who wins the Super Bowl. Hopefully it's not the Eagles. But it does look like it is. Yep, that's great. Okay. Moving on. Let's just forget that season. Okay, we don't need to remember that season. Whatever. Yeah, so let's do we need to address the coaching situation here? Maybe, honestly. Maybe. Yeah, we're gonna fire you. Yep, you're gone. Okay, so who do we want as our offensive coordinator? Emmanuel Ortega. He's a defensive coach though, so maybe not him. We could totally go Kevin Stefanski. Shane Steichen. Honestly, Kevin Stefanski? Might as well, right? Okay. And we have our new offensive coordinator. I guess the Browns fired him. The Browns fired him. Do we need... Yeah, why don't we just unlock the platinum for these? What is this? Reduce fatigue. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So I will look at that later. So, going into resign week, I don't think we're going to resign anybody. I did resign, what's his face? Malcolm Rodriguez already. So, don't want any of these guys. They're just old backup players mainly. So, yeah. Don't think we're going to resign him. We definitely don't want to be picking up his option because I don't want to be paying him $42.6 million. So we'll just re-sign him normally. Austin Corbett. Honestly, I feel like we can get a better center in free agency. So we're gonna say whatever and just go balling in free agency. You know, we should have some salary cap. So. Holy crap. Okay, well, let me look through these guys, and I'll tell you guys what we end up signing. Okay, so here we have all of the offers that we made. We made an offer for Austin just because there's no better that we could realistically get. We are going after Ivan Pace, and it does look like we're going to get him. We are going after Brandon Aubrey. We are going after DJ Reader and Aiden Hutchinson, both of which we have no idea if we're going to get. I mean, hopefully we do. Hopefully, it would really kickstart the rebuild, to go faster, but I guess we'll have to see. I'm terrified to hit this button because what if they don't sign with us? Oh, man. All right, whatever. It's just... Okay, so these two have not accepted their offers. We'll have to up Austin Corbett's offer, but... Come on. Oh, my God, we didn't get either of them. Oh, my God, dude. Oh my God. Why would you go to the Saints? The Commanders The Commanders is understandable. But the Saints, dog, the Saints. Oh my God. Elijah Vera Tucker was in free agency, but as you can see, he had like zero interest in us, so didn't really bother with him. Okay, well, I guess I have to look around some more, see if we can actually sign somebody this period. Okay, so here's our new 5. We added Kendall Fuller and Arnold and Martin Emerson Jr. into this mix. Hopefully we get them. It does look like we're going to get those two. Hopefully we get Kendall Fuller because we do need another corner. So yeah, let's see if we actually get anybody this time. Okay, so we're not going to get him. I'm not going to overbid that much on it. So we do get Kendall Fuller, and then we do get Martin Emerson Jr., which is very good for our DB depth. I was also looking at getting probably one of these safeties, if anything, to play backup for us, or to play backup for us. I also did. I just like Tony Jefferson, so I was thinking of signing him. So yeah. I'll take a look at these free safeties, see which one I want, and then hopefully end up signing one of them, and I'll be back. Okay, so here's what we ended up going with. Also remember that we needed a punter, so might as well bring the punter in. They're the only two that haven't signed. It does not look like we got Austin Corbett, which is unfortunate, but we did get the 2 safeties. So yeah, obviously it sucked that we missed out on these guys, but not much you can do about it now, huh? So yeah, I guess we'll just sim to the draft now, and then from there, actually maybe take one more look at free agency, sim to the draft. I'll see you guys then. Okay, so final free agency haul ended up being Brandon Aubrey, Kendall Fuller, Bradley Pinion, all of these guys. Did go after Kyler Elam, Kaiser White, James Robinson just kind of as backups, just for whatever's. But we are now in the draft. Actually want to adjust the lineup just so that I can see what all of our depth and everything is looking like. See what positions we really need to target. So obviously I think we're going to be rolling with Bryce Young, as much as I hate to say it. It's painful, but we are going to be rolling with him, I think. Receiving core looks like it's developing. Tight end will get there. The offensive line doesn't look horrible. We do need a new center, so we probably will target that in the draft. Edge rushers actually look pretty good, especially with how they performed last season. Probably just going to move some of them to the right side. Defense tackle was good. I do wish we had a better rotational defense tackle, but whatever. I do like these guys, that tandem, and then we do have some good guys over here that can fill in at the Sam spot. So, corners look good. We do have some young ones too in Martin Emerson and Kyrie Elam. Safeties look decent, young and developing, and then our special teams unit looks a lot better. I did forget to sign a long snapper though, so we'll have that once the season starts.
Welcome.
Okay, so what pick did we end up with? We ended up with pick 20, which is just great. So let's see if we are hoping any guys fall to us. Don't really need running back. Receiver would be nice, but we're not gonna get top guys, so it doesn't really do we really need it? Maybe like this guy in the second round, we could probably target. We could use a tight end, but we're not gonna really target one. What we do need, however, is the center. So we probably will end up targeting Jake here. Hopefully we can hit on him too. What else do we have scouted here? Nothing really out of the edge rusher group this year, it looks like. Maybe a couple of potential backups. Don't have the defense tackle scouted. Linebackers, does look like we have scouted. Maybe we target this guy, third round, something like that. Yeah, the linebackers don't look great this year either, which is just wonderful for us. Okay, yeah. So I guess we'll see. Hopefully that center falls to us. That's a position that we just really need. Let's go look. And he did. Perfect. This is exactly who we wanted. So this is where we're going to take his elite strength, which is amazing for an offensive lineman. He does have the run block finesse and pass block finesse, but he is a power back, a power offensive lineman. So totally fine with that. An orange fit. Wow. 24th out of 28th. It's hidden depth. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. So that's exactly what we're looking to get out of our first round pick. Now let's see here. Maybe we can go ahead and target. It does look like he's gone, so unfortunate, but whatever. We could totally target one of these. The North Cellar still on the board. Did we go ahead and just say, yeah, we want the North Cellars? I don't know. I don't know how I'm scouted is a problem. We could totally go after one of those edge rushers. I was thinking this safety, maybe. I don't know. Give me a second. Let me take a look, see what we got. Okay, so I did decide we were going to go with Mateo Ugalagi. Brother of DJ, failed FSU quarterback. He's just too good to pass up. Okay, that's simply what we decided on. Hidden dev, perfect. He'll probably play somewhere on the line, if not that outside linebacker spot. Hopefully this next pick we can come away with a DB, maybe. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what we were targeting. And the quarterbacks still fall. Carson Beck and those. I don't know who this one is. Okay. So once again, let me take a look. Let's see if we're gonna pick somebody or trade. Okay, so I think we are gonna go with the slam linebacker. He does look good. Not to mention the fact that we do have around 2 to 3 grade on him. So I think we are gonna pick him up here. Hopefully he has him there. Please, yes. Okay, perfect. This draft is going amazing so far. Yeah. Okay, so we don't have a pick until later rounds. Yeah, as we traded those picks away. So I'm pretty sure this is our last pick. I don't know, what position do we kind of need? Maybe a long snapper. Should we just pick up a long snapper? Might as well, right? What else are we gonna use this for? Yeah, let's go with this guy, because why not? Yeah, I don't know if he's good or not. So, whatever. Okay, so, it's the end of the draft. Gotta go see the overalls of these guys. See how we did drafting. Okay, 77, 75, 73 is perfect. 25 is horrendous, but whatever. I guess we'll live with it. He looks like a goblin. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. All things considered, this is actually a pretty good draft. Since we only had a top 3 picks, essentially. 81. TJ Parks goes. I'm surprised they didn't go quarterback, dude. Where did Archie Manning went all the way down here? I mean, understandable. Texas has not been doing great for its first game of the season. But they decided to go edge rusher again. Dang. Okay, yeah, well, obviously we got the lowest overall. Any, real steals? I guess over here, the running back position, but this guy's a real steal. He's a steal as well. Dang, so there's some good people drafted pretty late. Okay, well, I suppose that we just kind of get into the season. Let me reorganize, go through the pre-season, and I'll meet you guys back. Okay, so I am going to make this trade here. See what kind of picks we can get. Just a bunch of backups, really. But hopefully that goes through. Yes. And Jones was just like a massive cap hit, so decided to get rid of him. I did want this guy back, though, because he is hidden dev. So hopefully we can use that. That means that this Jermaine Jackson guy is going to be off the roster. Hopefully we can recuperate some just later round picks, and then I did get the other guys just to fill in for depth. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going through the roster. If I make any trades, we'll see what ends. Okay, so trying to get just a couple 4th rounders, which apparently is not gonna work out. So what if we just ask for this? Yeah, we're just trying to trade away some just extra cap, extra plays that we have. Essentially cutting down to the 53-man roster early. a bunch of these guys will probably be on our practice squad, remain on the roster, something like that. But yeah, other than that, I'll show you guys the the depth chart here in a bit, see what we got going on there, and then go into the season. Okay, so here we are, week 1. All I did was put the draft class. I just took some random 2027 draft class and then did the scouts. So it's all I've done so far. But yeah, here we are, started the brand new season officially. Should show you guys the roster, the lineup for this season. Probably gonna look to trade Chuba Hubbard away next year if we go for that long. But we do have 2 developmental ones backs here. I was thinking maybe of getting him some minutes, but probably not gonna end up happening since he's so low in overall. Probably actually we can put Hunter Renfro down there. But yeah, this is our lineup going into week 1 officially. Yeah, we moved DJ Ugalagi to defensive tackle. And we'll see if I end up starting him or not. We'll see what ends up happening since we have 2 edge rushers that were good already. Yeah, so this is the official week 1 starting lineup. Probably move him up actually. Why is he so low? Oh, he's injured, that's why. It wasn't coming up though. Strange. Whatever. Okay, that's the official lineup. So yeah, I guess all that's left is to sit in the midseason, and I'll see you. Okay, so here we are, midseason. See what the schedule is. Oh my god, we got destroyed by the Packers, bro. Beat the Steelers, beat the Chargers, lost to the Bengals, beat Chicago, and then lost to the Browns, really? And then we had a bye week, week 7, so. I'll do, let's see who we could negotiate with. Ooh, we have to negotiate with Bryson. So it's kind of time to decide if he's the future or not. I'm probably going to let Andy Dalton go, let Tony Jefferson go. I don't know about him either. Probably going to let these guys go. Probably won't bring DJ back. Actually, we'll probably look to trade DJ and Hunter Renfro. We'll definitely negotiate with Drew Sanders here, offer him just, yeah, this is fine. You should accept it, which he did. He wants $100 million, dude, over 3 seasons. So we could commit to him long term or not. Kind of on the fence right now, but I guess we'll have to see. Does he have any upgrade points? We did have the long snappers too. I was like, why do we have a 25 overall? But looks like some of the young receiver and that linebacker are doing pretty good, which is good for us. Bryce Young does have an upgrade point. So I guess it's kind of time to decide if we're going to commit to him long term or not, or if we're going to look to trade. Probably need to upgrade this team. Yeah, rushing yards is not good again. What are the stats like? He's not doing great. Our defense is doing pretty good. It's just the offense. Should we try and go like a Bills offense? Maybe a Lions? Let's see here. It would be here. Okay. As you remember, we switched it to the Rams, but we could try and go maybe like a Chargers. I know they run the ball a good bit. Bills maybe. Do we have? Yeah, let's run the Bills. What do they run? Vertical power run. Vertical power run. Okay. Yeah, why not? We're gonna try the Bills offense. We'll see how this goes. Give me a minute. I'm gonna look to see if we can make some improvements on the roster. Just go around and see what we can get done, even if it's just picks. Okay, so I found a trade here. We are gonna have to give up a future first rounder and a third for this year, and just some backups. But we will get John Campbell. So I feel like it's kind of worth it, trade this package away for a young superstar linebacker. So, actually, let's look here. He was a wheelbacker, right? Yeah. So that means that we can probably move one of them inside and get rid of. Should we get rid of Trevor Wallace or should we get rid of Malcolm Rodriguez? Honestly, we might be able to get rid of Malcolm Rodriguez. I just want somebody better in the middle, And I was looking through the Mike backers, and there's just guys like this that are just like Tremaine Edmonds is super expensive, but he's a superstar, So, like we could totally go after him. We have the cap space, but I don't really want to. So, I guess I just have to keep looking around and seeing what we can get. But yeah, I will update you. Okay, so I think we're going to be trading for Zaire Franklin. There we go. Perfect. So that bolsters our linebacker unit. I'll probably move him just like one of these outside spots for now. But yeah, so that should bolster our defense. Hopefully that improves the team enough so that we aren't struggling, But it does look like Chuba Hubbard's out for another 4 weeks, which is unfortunate for us. Honestly, we'll just keep him there at this point. But yeah, I think we are gonna start DJ, or probably even move him out here at this point. So while he's out, how long is he out for? Oh, just another week. So yeah, we'll put him out here for another week. I'll send 1 week so that I can make sure it's right. But yeah, I guess at this point there's nothing left to do other than just sim all the way through and see what happens. So I will see you guys. Okay, so I lied. We are going to try and make this trade because it is already pretty close. And even if I have to give up a first rounder from this year, I think we can make it go through. So I guess we'll see where this first round takes us. Okay, so we are going to probably have to go with this. Hopefully we can get like a third back. Okay, boom. So we just got an upgrade at quarterback. Is he ready to negotiate a deal or? Yeah, but it's an option. So, okay. So manage lineup. So that gives us our new starting quarterback in Caleb Williams, who is an X factor. So hopefully that does improve the team. Okay, hopefully that improves the team a lot. As you can see, we made 2 huge trades here on the right, sending those 2 guys away. But hopefully that improves the roster enough to where we can make a playoff push and hopefully even a Super Bowl push. Yeah, now I'm not lying to you guys. I'll sim in just a week so that we can get our edge back, and then I'll send it. Okay, so here we are at playoffs, and we did not make it, which is real unfortunate. We went 9-8. Wasn't enough for the playoffs, it looks like. Oh my god, we lost the Lions that second to last week, and then the last season. What was the record? There was 9-8. Oh, we lost to a tiebreaker. Oh my god, that just sucks. Demoralizing. And the new injury as well. Zach Tom. It doesn't matter anyways because our season is over. We will be watching from home. That sucks. Looks like Caleb Williams went up a good bit though, which is good. Well, that sucks, but whatever. What can you do, Does look like for the AFC, Bengals got the 1 seed, Chargers got the 2 seed, and then Seahawks over here, and the Bucks got the 2 seed. So we went all the way to the last week, but we did not make it. Yeah, so see you guys for the start of the season, I guess. Since we don't have anything to do in the playoff. So here we are for the season recap. It does look like, wait, this freaking Patriots beat out the Bucks, dude. Oh my god. Stephon Diggs was MVP. Patrick Mahomes, Mike Vrabel, Joe Burrow, Khalil Mack. Dang, dude. Okay. Okay, well, do we need... Man, dude, it just sucks so much. Okay. What were our ranks? Sucked... Oh my god, what was that? We sucked the rushing yards. We were good against the pass, but we probably should get a new defensive coach. Is there a way to see... You know what? Let's just run it back. One more season, and if not, we'll fire him. Upgrades here at the end of the season. Just some practice squad players. Okay, so hopefully we're set up for next season so that we can win the whole thing, because I kind of don't want to negotiate a quarterback contract with an X factor in Caleb Williams. But I guess we'll have to see. We could just accept his option. $45 million was crazy. I think we're not going to accept these options because they're just way too much. Do we want to bring any of these guys back? I think we are going to bring, try and bring these guys back just because they have a mentor tag. So it'll help them develop a little bit faster. Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's fine. That's a fine contract. But yeah. Honestly, some of these other guys, though, I don't think we're going to bring back. So I think we'll just leave it there. And I guess I'll see you guys for... Okay, so there are some pretty big names, as you can see. Kyle Hamilton, Ronnie Stanley, Zay Flowers, some of these bigger names we might go after. I don't know, kind of just depends. I do really want to take a good shot at Kyle Hamilton. Our defense needs to be improved, so hopefully improving the secondary will give us a bit. But I don't really know if he's going to want to come here, especially since his motivations are very high. Yeah, see, Vegas and LA are outbidding us by a good bit. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get Kyle Hamilton. Yeah, let me take a look, see what offers we can make. We have $33 million in cap, so should be able to make a good offer. But yeah, see you guys at the end of it. See if we sign. Okay, so free agency isn't technically over, but I did not get any of the top tier corners that I wanted. So here we are. We're going to try and trade for Kenny Moore. I know I'm giving up a lot. I don't have any top tier picks in this draft. There we go. But kind of just decided that we're going to go in. We did get Odafe Owe. He's the only one that actually signed right now. So I just thought that maybe we would upgrade this corner room. Maybe trade away one of these younger guys so that we can get a better Mike linebacker here. But yeah, we will see what ends up happening. If another trade goes through, something happens, then I'll let you. Okay, so decided I wanted an upgrade at running back. Here we are trying to trade for Derrick Henry. This deal should also go through. Honestly, might as well. Oh, frick. Okay, what about a fifth from 2 years? Oh my god. Okay, are you seriously gonna be like this? Good sirs. Thirds and fourths. Okay, fifth. Oh my god, dude. Okay, so that's what it took to get Derrick Henry in. He is older, but hopefully we just need him for one season. I do want to trade away Jonathan Brooks because I kind of don't want to re-sign him because I don't know what we're going to do with him. Who else was it? I was thinking of trading somebody else away as well. Where are they? Probably one of these defensive tackles like him or Bobby. Oh, I didn't notice that. Ivan Pace went up to a superstar. Awesome. That's great for us. I think we're going to try and target a good middle or Mike linebacker. But there's not a whole lot of them, to be honest with you. We can go after Dre Greenlaw. Carson's not really an option. I already tried. But there's not a whole lot of like good ones. We could try and go after him, but they're just too many teams are in cap hell, dude, to like realistically try and target. Fred Warner is way too expensive. Not to mention that they're not over the cap. Yeah, honestly, I think our only realistic option might be to try and go after the Broncos guy, Drake Greenlaw. But even then, they're way over the cap. Yeah, okay. Well, let me see what I can try and finagle here. Even if we have to give up future first round pick, then I'd be fine with that. But so, did not think this deal was gonna go through. I was just trying stuff out. But yeah, it went through. So we got a middle linebacker. Accidentally. But we did get him. So this is what the roster is looking like as of right now. We have Caleb Williams and then Derrick Henry and Keaton Mitchell to back him up. We have Teteroy McMillan, Jalen Cocker, and Xavier Legette, and then some good, decent young backups. We have Gatson on our tight end spot, and then we have Akeem Ikwanu, Damian Lewis, a rookie, Robert Hunt, and Zach Thomas for the line. We have Nick Scorton, who's developed pretty well, with Adafe Owe and Derek Brown. And we have Ugalagi, who we just drafted as well. Ivan Pace, and then we have a young Kyrie Branch, who I was thinking of moving here inside and moving one of these guys outside to back him up. But we'll see what ends up happening. We do have Jihad Campbell, JC Horn, and Kenny Moore, and then just some young guys. And then Trevor Waring, Nick Onamarie, and then Brendan Aubrey, Rennie Binion, and some random guy. So we don't have any picks. We're kind of all in, but whatever, man. You know, we're kind of doing what the Rams did. You know, so yeah. I will see you guys at the end of free agency and for the draft, I guess. Even though, actually, I probably won't even see it for the draft. I'll probably trade all the way up the rest of those 7. Okay, so thought you guys should see the free agency recap. Kyle Hamilton went to the Jaguars, apparently. Bonnie Stanley to the Falcons. Zay Flowers to the Rams. Humphrey to the Rams. I was trying to go after him, and he ended up not choosing here. I also tried to go after Charles Cross, but he went to Pittsburgh, even though I had the top offer on him. Yeah, looks like the Chargers got Kendall Fuller, who used to be on the team. Andrew Van Ginkel is an X Factor. Okay. Nick Chubb apparently remains in free agency. Another Chargers player, DeAndre Swift. Bryce Young went to the Raiders? Wow. Okay. But yeah. I honestly will probably just let the CPU do the draft picks, see what they pick up. And I'll just see you guys for the start. Okay, so here we are after the draft. See if they picked up. A 68, or 66. Is this guy hidden dev? Nope. He is not. I wonder if any of these guys are. I guess we'll just check the 68 as well. He is. Awesome. Okay, perfect. I doubt 66 is. Might as well look at the rest of the draft class, see what we missed out on. Oh man. An 88? Nah, you're lying, dude. Okay, what is this draft class? I understand these two, but there's no way this guy's an 88, okay? Okay, well, I don't think I'm gonna use this draft class again, but whatever. Did that say Bryce Young? Whatever. Moving on, I guess. Yeah, so it does look like we do have a full roster. I don't think we'll have to make any cuts this year, actually. But yeah, this is our full roster, finally. I think, yeah, honestly, we'll probably start him, especially since he has a developmental trait now. So yeah, this is our roster going into the week. Basically changed up almost everything in the backfield. We have 2 brand new starters. For the defensive side, we did bring in better pass rush help and linebackers. So hopefully we can run it with those and be good, along with an extra corner. Yeah, all of our linebackers are superstar. We should have no problems making the playoffs this year. We kind of went all in, okay? So we should not have any problems making the playoffs. So yeah, I'll see you guys for the start. Okay, here we are, officially the start of the brand new season. Hopefully we make the Super Bowl this year because we kind of have picks for the future. Oh crap! It looks like one of our guards is already hurt. That's great. He's out for 4 weeks. That's just wonderful. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. Oh my god. One of our backup receivers is out too. Okay. Well, that's just Derek Brown, bro. Interesting. Okay. So hopefully this backfield duo can get us there along with Tedroy and McMillan. Hopefully the line blocks for long enough to allow them to do that. And we have another guy out, dude. Oh my god. Who is this? A 62. Okay, whatever. He's out for another 3 weeks as well, which is just great. But yeah, hopefully this team is good enough to get us into the playoffs, get us into a deep run. Hopefully we don't have to continue on, but I guess we'll see. I will see you guys for the midseason point. Hopefully we don't have to make any trades, and we're okay. So we made it to the midseason point, and we are 3-3, which is not great for us. I'm probably gonna have to switch the playbook. I did also turn on the auto progress players so that we don't have to worry about that. Let's see. Lost to the, dude, why can't we beat the Jaguars? Lost to the Cowboys, which I guess is understandable, and the Buccaneers, who we just can't seem to beat for the division. We do beat the Falcons by 1 point, along with the Titans and the Colts. Those are 2 wins I do expect us to pick up, so it's good. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why it has to. Why is this so difficult? I think they're cursed, dude. They gotta be cursed at this point. Hopefully we win the Super Bowl. I doubt we will, so I don't have to deal with any of this. But probably aren't gonna re-sign him. I don't think we'll re-sign him. We'll probably bring him back. Him. I don't know about him. We'll probably bring Xavier Legette back and Trevor Mooring. We're gonna try and bring him back. Hopefully we have the cap room. That's kind of the only issue, but yeah. I guess I will see you guys for the playoffs that we hopefully will make since we're 3-3. Okay, we made the playoffs. Yes, we went 11-6. Oh my god, with a 1-point victory against the Patriots, dude. Oh my god. Looks like our passing offense is good, and our rushing offense is just not good still. Dude, what can I... What? What do I need to do? Looks like we were 17th in points, but we were good in yards, which is odd. Oh my god. Gatson. Dude, every single one of those is a starter. Our quarterback is out. How are we gonna... Oh my god. Are you serious? Nah, dude, this team has got to be cursed. There's no way. Oh my god, dude. Are you serious? Every single one of them is a starter. Every single one of them. Oh my god, dude. We have Jimmy Garoppolo starting. Dude, oh my god. This is just horrendous. It's not even letting me see how long he's out for. Oh my god, dude. He's out for another week, so he got hurt pretty early, huh? Oh, frick. He's out for another 7, so he's basically done for the year. Why don't you let me see Caleb Williams? Oh, there we go. 3 weeks. Oh my god, he just got hurt then. That's great. So no wonder we barely beat those 2 teams. Okay. Well, we're in the playoffs. We don't have a quarterback. Might as well watch it, right? Even though I doubt we're gonna win. Oh my... Dude, this team has to be cursed. We finally make the playoffs again. Finally.
And 5 of our starters are out.
EA Sports
Five of our
coverage is
top starters are out. There's no chance. Oh my god, dude. There's no chance that actually happens. Oh my god. We were in the red zone and got picked off. Dude, he's done like 3 interceptions already. Oh, Lord. Well, I don't expect us to win this game. Yep. 17-20. Technically, we have a chance.
And Charles, on the losing side of things, you know, they didn't come in here as the favorite to these playoffs, but they came in with a lot of confidence.
What are the freaking odds that 5 of our starters are out? 5 of them. Oh my god. Piss me off. And another starter. I don't even care. I don't even care. Just give me to the next season. Let me resign everybody. Give me to the next season, dog. Oh my god. Okay. Looks like your Super Bowl matchup is Buccaneers Bengals. I hate the Bengals, so hopefully the Bucs win. And they don't. That's great. DJ Turner. Patrick Mahomes is your MVP. Todd Bowles is Coach of the Year. Brendan Ayuk. The Black. Josh Allen. Cam Coleman. Jon Stewart. Okay, well, we're firing our defensive coach. I think we've decided on that. Honestly, might as well fire our offensive coach at the same time. Okay, so here we go. Let's look for new offensive coordinators. Is there anybody just... Shane Steichen is still here. He's an offensive guru. We could go here. Brian. What about D'Amico Ryans? We could probably go for him as our defensive coach. Let's try him here, and then we can go D'Amico Ryans as our defensive coach. That's probably what we're gonna do. Okay. So, new week. I will see you guys probably for the start of the draft, honestly. Gonna just re-sign players, see what we can do. Okay, so here we are for the recap. I went too far. We did manage to get Puno Ford, Marlon Humphrey, Jonathan Brooks again, Dylan Parham, and Nick Chubb. Some of the bigger names are just kind of these two. I was going after Damian Lewis again, but the Steelers stole him away from me again. I think that's the only one that I was really trying to go after and it was stolen away. But yes. So this is what our lineup looks right now. I had to sign more running backs because they're kind of retired, which is just great. And then a fill-in for the left guard spot. Hopefully we can stay healthy this year. I did sign a new defensive tackle, so that hopefully those tandems can do something. And Derek Brown gets hurt a lot for some reason. I needed a secondary corner, so I'm Marlon Humphrey. So yeah, hopefully, this is the team that gets us over the hump and that we can win the Super Bowl with. If not, it's going to be yet another season of going through this absolute pain with the Panthers. But yeah.
Welcome.
I don't think we really have anything all too important in terms of picks. Yeah, round 5. So probably just let the CPU draft them. And I will see you for the end of the draft just ended. And as you can see on the right, somebody is on the block. One of our old pass rushers. Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody too special. Yeah, doesn't look like we got anybody all too great. Backup quarterback, might as well. I mean, Caleb got hurt for the playoffs last year, so could work out for us. Oh, should probably check out everybody. This one is just a randomly generated one. Looks like 83 was the highest. Couple guards. Wish we had a first round pick to get one of those guards, but whatever. Traded that one away. Yeah. So I guess I'll just see you guys for the start of the new season. And hopefully we win games and make the playoffs and win a Super Bowl. Okay. Start of the new season. Hopefully this goes a lot better than that. where we made the playoffs, but we couldn't quite do anything in the playoffs because half the team was freaking hurt. Honestly, I think I'm gonna put Nick Chubb in at fullback. Okay, so I guess this is how we're gonna run it. This is the offense. This is gonna be the defense. Hopefully, I don't even know what I'm hoping for at this point, dude. I don't even know. Oh my god, this team is gonna make me go crazy. Okay, well, I guess there's nothing left to do but to just get into it. We're an 88 overall. How could we possibly miss the playoffs, right? Right? Oh my god. Wish us luck. We're gonna need it. Okay. So coming out of the break, we are 7-0, baby. We are 7-0, okay? This might be our year. Like, actually, this might actually be our year to finally do something. Our yards on defense isn't great, but we aren't giving up hardly any points. So honestly, I'll take the trade-off. I will take the trade-off completely. Our offense is finally doing amazing. We lead the league in offensive points, and we're top 10 in both passing and rushing yards. I will take that. It does seem like our starting left tackle and center is out, which is not good. Ooh. We do have a leader in interceptions, which is our middle backer, surprisingly. So actually, yeah, let's go to adjust lineup and some injury report. See how long these guys are out for. Our offensive line is just destroyed. 2 more weeks and 3 more weeks. Okay. So hopefully the offense can keep pace for those 2 to 3 weeks. Hopefully we don't miss a step, but knowing us that we will. But yeah, everything's going good right now. Everything's going perfect, as a matter of fact. Hopefully it continues to go perfect. Looks like Arizona's right on the tail at 6-1, and then there's a couple of 5-2 teams, being Minnesota and the Rams. Other than that, they're 4-2, so yeah. Okay, well, sit into the playoffs and just hopefully it goes. Okay, so we're coming out of the playoffs right now. 15-2, baby. Let's go, dude. 15-2. Number 1 seed, bro. We have a first round bye. Oh my god, dude. Thank God. Okay. It looks like our luck is finally turning around. Okay, so we were 6th in points, 12th in pass yards, 7th in rush, 3rd in defensive points, 7th in defensive rush, and it does not look like we did very good through the air. So, totally fine. We held them to a low amount of points, so that's whatever. Glad we switched offensive and defensive coordinators now. It does look like Arizona's the number 2 seed was 12-5, so not really close to us, which is great. The GOAT, Carson Schweschinger, was 3rd, maybe tied for 3rd in interceptions. Let's go over his stats. 3,600 yards, 29 passing touchdowns. Preferred more out of him, but not bad. 1,000 yards, 12 rushing touchdowns. Finally had a 1,000-yard rusher. 6 in points scored. Xavier Legette led us in receiving yards, and 3rd in. Oh, looks like he came in for a little bit. But yeah, 29-5. Wish this was better, but we'll take it. 1,000 yards, 12, and then he ended up with almost 403 on the ground. I'm surprised McMillan didn't get 1,000 yards, but he was just short of it. But he did 1,111. Got some good contribution from the other guys. Left tackle. Yeah, okay. So how many sacks did we do? We gave up 36 total, but 35 to our starting. 121 tackles. 18.5 sacks for Nick Scorton. Massive W. And then 10.5 and 9.5 for them. So massive W's for them. 5-5. Oh, we had 2 guys up there. So yeah, Patrick Surtain. I'm surprised people are throwing it at these two. Why would you throw it at them? But yeah, looks like we tied for 3rd with 2 of our players. What about for sacks? Holy crap, dude. What in the world? It does look like he was 4th though. Tackles. He looks like he was 2nd. Preston Stretching GOAT. So glad we traded for those linebackers. So, time to get into the playoffs. We might actually do something in this playoffs. Oh my god, we're going up against Micah Parsons' Packers. You almost had 30 sacks, dude. And we gave up 35, bro. Okay, so it does look like the Raiders beat the Chiefs, Titans beat the Jets, Ravens beat the Colts, and then on our side, the Cardinals move on, Cowboys, and then Green Bay. Unfortunately. So, hopefully we can move past the Packers here and go into the NFC Conference Final. Oh man, I'm so nervous, dude. This is a video game. But
EA Sports coverage of the
so
National Football League brings
so
us to the Tar Heel stand of North Carolina.
Okay. So, just a reminder, we start are on 15-minute quarters. Make it a little bit more realistic of a sim. No, please, dude, please. Oh my god. We're going to half losing, but we tied it up. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we took the lead. Okay. Let's go change possession here. That's not exactly what I wanted. I thought it was going to be longer than that. Okay. Okay, so just a bunch of negative plays, which is extremely good for us. That's not good. Come on, move the ball, please. 5-yard rush. Looks like we're going to have to punt it away. Oh, field goal. He missed. Dang it. Come on, Brandon Aubrey. This is exactly what we got you. Okay, so this is not good for us. That is good for us, though. Pass knocked away by the GOAT. Interception. Dude, oh my god. I think we're actually going to come out with this. Hold on. Move it to slow, and then we can fast forward to the end of the game. Oh my god. How many timeouts do they have? Okay, they have all 3 of the timeouts. So we need a first down here, and we can ice the game.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Okay, so a couple yards.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Oh my god, dude. Freaking, I'm nervous, dog. I'm freaking out over here. Please let this be over. Oh my goodness gracious.
They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That basically seals it.
That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll take it in just over 90 seconds.
Hopefully
left
that's it.
on the clock.
That's the game. That's over. Hopefully we don't throw an interception.
CPU first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be out of bounds. Eason picked up the 5 on first down.
Watching the Chargers working around.
On the ground, it's Brooks. Packers going to use their final timeout now.
What is it?
And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Did you have to go out of bounds? Did you just have to go out of bounds? Please run it to the left side for a minute.
We'll try and run it with Brooks. Baby. And he's in. Postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Oh my god.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field.
This championship game, where hopefully we'll face the Cardinals because Madden.
Good running back. You see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all away.
Okay, so we are up 8 points right now. So they can technically still tie this game. But I don't think that they will. Let's actually go play by play. See if they start getting dangerous. We can look. Sack? Yes! Oh my god. Okay, well I guess now we have to go into this. Just had it. Okay. So 13 seconds left since we don't have timeouts.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Okay, so 5 seconds left. Maybe one if you're very fast to plays.
Throwing on 2nd down.
Yes!
Incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Please do that defense. We have not been good against the pass collectively. But please,
here we go.
We need you to step up.
Final play. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
No chance. No chance.
The crowd does not agree with that call. Who's ring out? Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a 1st down.
God.
And this will be a touchdown. They're within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
They actually have a chance at tying this game and sending it over.
Well, that's only step one, Mike. You can't excel just yet.
God,
and as you say, a critical play coming up. Do we keep playing, or can this defense get a stop and come away here with a big win?
Please, defense. Please just stop. This one play.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Play, please.
From the gun, it's
He's
Love.
wide open, dude. Oh my God.
They get the 2 points they need. How about that comeback? No time left. We are headed to overtime.
I can't believe this just happened. This is exactly why we saw the freaking clock away. Idiot. Jonathan Brooks. Oh my God. That's disappointing to say the least.
So, overtime coming up. A reminder, the rules now are in line with the regular season with one large difference.
If we lose this game,
each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. There's a defensive score. It's game over. All replay challenges come from upstairs. The one difference in the playoffs, we play as long as we need to determine a winner.
Well, guess there's nothing to do but to just go and play. Okay, 4-yard rush and a pass to Matthew Golden. Yep, he's been cooking us. 4-yard rush, so 3rd and 8. Come on, get off the field here, please. And we don't to Matthew Golden. Oh no, wow, it's a surprise. He targeted somebody else. And there's Matthew Golden. 7-yard rush, so 3rd and 3. Dude, please, just please. Oh my God, and we don't get off the field again. They're gonna score a touchdown, aren't they? 1st and goal, 4-yard reception, and touchdown. Yep. Okay, well now we have to match that. Okay, promising. Penalty against the defense. 4-yard rush. 4-yard reception. Okay, 1st down. Very good. 11-yard reception. Okay, 6-yard touchdown. Perfect. We matched it. And the field goal is good. Okay, so now we need to stop. This needs to be a stop. Oh my God, dude. Oh, is that ours? Is that our ball? Dude, it's real. Oh my God, dude. Please. Please, dude. Oh my God, are we actually gonna get victory finally? We should have had it so long ago.
We'll go once more with Brooks.
And more.
He's going to be marked down. Give him 14 on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Goodness gracious, it does look like
so, pressure kick coming now from Brandon Aubrey. This one to win it in overtime.
If Brandon Aubrey misses,
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Right after this game, and I will go get whatever freaking kickers at free agency, dude.
So, pressure kick
Please,
coming now for
Brandon
Brandon Aubrey.
Please.
This one he's gotta have.
Oh my God! Why am I bringing it?
This kick is good. He got it, and they are moving on. They survive and advance in the playoffs. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. It was as tight a game as anyone could hope for.
Thanks to our GOAT JC Horn, dog. Freaking fumble recovery. Oh my God, that was a roller coaster of emotions. Absolute roller coaster. And of course, we faced the freaking Cowboys. So it does look that their number 1 seed moves on, and number 2 seed. The Raiders beat the. Oh my God. How good is this Raiders team, dude? Okay. Hopefully, we go and beat the Cowboys and go into the Super Bowl. Dude, please, dear God. They're number 1 in offensive points and passing yards per game, but they're last in rushing yards. So, hopefully we'll be able to control the tempo against them. But yeah, might as well just get into this, right? Nothing else to do. So.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
NFC Championship game. This is for the Super Bowl. Please, dear God, win this game. Okay, 7-0. 10-0. Okay, 10-0 going into half. 13 zip. 21-7, 28-7.
Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home.
At least this
Conference champions. A heck of an achievement, Brock. A heck of an achievement in the face of a lot of doubts from everyone.
They don't have Dak Prescott anymore. I just saw that. Oh, it's starting for them. Hold on. I want to go take a look at this. Oh, frick. We got 2 new injuries, though. Cowboys. They have Dante Moore. Holy crap. Looks like they got a good amount of auto-generated players. Huh. Okay, so who are injuries, dude? Oh my God. You gotta be joking right now. Okay, Xavier Legette. Oh my God, he's out for the season. He's week to week. Dude, why? Why does this happen to us? Why? 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 Oh my God. Okay. Okay, well, it looks like we're just gonna have to do it without them. So it does look like the Texans move on. So we will be facing the Texans here. Here are the awards. He won MVP, dude. Holy crap. Okay. Coach of the year, baby. Coach of the year. Let's just look at the NFC. I don't really care about the AFC. Defensive player of the year he's probably down here, yeah. What about our running back? Nice. Okay. So 7th. Oh, we actually had the best offensive lineman duo. Really? That's a surprise. Woo! Best linebacker duo as well. That one makes sense. They were both 3rd in the league for interceptions. Okay. Anything to report? Okay, so it does look like he's out. Oh, come on. 1 week, bro? Just play. Just play the game. Okay, so Gatson went up. Kind of looks like he's the only one on the offense, too. JC Horn, I'm pretty sure, went up. Oh, and he got X Factor, but he's out. Frick, dude. Okay. Well, it's a good thing we have a good replaceable backer for him. I'm surprised, honestly, that he didn't go up Nick Scorton, but whatever. Let's get into this. Hopefully we win this so that I don't have to come back and do another season of potentially trying to kill myself. Oh my god, okay, please, dude. All we have to do is win this last game. Most important game of the season. All we have to do is stop freaking Houston. We're already down. 17-0, dude. 17-7. 17-14. 20-14. 20-20. 23-20. Come on, offense, please. Yes, thank you. Okay. Okay, come on. Come on, defense. Give another turnover. You've already had 2. Give a third. Come on, team.
It's mixing on second down. They'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
If we had just traded for Joe Mixon instead of Derrick Henry last season, they'd be here. That's unfortunate.
From the gun,
right?
Stroud.
Yes!
Houston holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
Now, we can control the tempo. Hopefully we can go down and score. What are you doing?
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points.
Get any sort of point this time.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Complete out to the right. This is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Trying to get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
God. Hopefully we can come back with the freaking Bills did against the Ravens.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and come right inside. It's good work. Help reset those chains.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Oh my God. I'm excited to see the new Bears.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That's one of the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a couple of threes. Shipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Another 3rd and 7, bro. Come on.
He'll throw it.
Another conversion.
Setting up the running back screen. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Escapes a defender.
Oh, you joking.
And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Texans want to end it in regulation if they can.
Come on, defense. We need another stop out of you. The offense is
Look to throw it.
trash.
Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Another sack.
Back to throw.
Another sack. Another sack.
Dumped off to his running back.
No!
And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. First down, ball at the 36.
You're joking.
Here he is to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
That's another Texans first down.
Setting up to pass.
Get him! Get him! Oh my God!
Throwing the out route complete. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock.
God, dude.
Potential game-winning field goal.
Please, just...
Staying between the tackles with Mixon.
Yes.
He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on first down.
It's another field goal range, probably. I'm ready for the
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Hits him on the out route.
4 yards.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Come on. Come on, defense. Get a stop. We need a stop
Gonna
here,
throw
defense.
it. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Yes, dude.
The Texans set to punt.
They're not in
Jake
range.
Bailey's going to kick it away.
Okay. How long are we going to have here? Leave it, yes. Okay, 46 seconds.
The Panthers offense and Tedero McMillan headed out there now.
To go all the way down
And
there.
even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry.
25?
Yeah, all right, working from the
We need
gun to
like
start.
50 yards.
First and 10.
Probably
Out of
less
the gun,
than
here's Williams.
Okay, get rid of it.
It's this one to Gaston. Quick route to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Prior to first down, they decided to call a timeout.
We need like 20 more yards.
Williams from the gun.
Okay.
This one underneath. And they'll make the stop at the 46-yard line.
We'll probably be running it from
Now
now
Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second.
There's no way his range is past our
First down, Williams.
Yes.
Finds Sanders. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Okay.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's
When
second
we
and
get
one.
the ball, pretty freaking fast though.
Here's Williams again.
Why would you
Here's
guys
Williams Gaston, complete.
Okay.
And he works this to the 38 before going down.
What are you doing?
7-yard gain.
Okay.
And he gets it spiked. 20 seconds left to play. So a big
Oh my
kick
God, why
coming
would you
up
do
for
it?
Brandon
You're
Aubrey.
gonna give him time?
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first.
You know what I just realized?
And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Don't we? So this is like a revenge game for him.
The former soccer star Brandon Aubrey on now to attempt a field goal. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash.
It's up.
It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minutes.
And in his moment for glory, he came through, nailing a kick that should make them champions. I have a feeling we're going to see that one on NFL films for decades.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Just calm down. Relax. We totally got this, right?
Stroud throwing here on first. Collins got it left side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Okay.
Houston calls it second timeout.
Anything over the top. Please. Please, nothing over the top.
Second and 4.
Come on.
Complete dialing up Collins again.
Yep.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap. Tight end reels in the shallow throw.
And that was in bounds.
He's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. No gain on first down.
Last play of the game. Last
One
play
final
of
shot
the
here.
game. Oh my God, it's a
Drop pass
touchdown.
caught by his tight end.
You are here.
He's going to wind up out of bounds, so a request for a miracle goes unanswered. This game comes to an end.
Forever. There was injuries
And it's
after
all
injuries
over. The
after injuries.
Lombardi is
We are
headed to
starting
North
right back
Carolina.
before that
The
top one
Panthers
game
are
right
Super
now.
Bowl champions.
Oh my God, dude.
This is what we all hope every year when we get to this point, Brock. We hope for the drama. We hope that the game lives up to the big stage that it was played on. Close at the end. Really just one or two moments in there that decided who was going to be the team waiting to receive the trophy.
You just feel, don't you, Kate, that every single bit of that Lombardi trophy had to be earned here tonight. But not just tonight, not over these 60 minutes. It was every practice throughout the season. Every tough battle they fought on Sundays from September to January. Battle tested. It was all that work. And made them capable
I even
of
gave him
earning the
extra money
championship
on top
tonight.
of what it recommended.
So
and
that
he
is
still
a
said
wrap.
no.
Another memorable NFL season in the books. For our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner Brock Hewer here, our fellow commentators Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch you all again next season. Until then, good night everybody from the Super Bowl.
Let's take a look at this roster for us, dude. Come on, go faster. Faster. Okay. So, just line up. So, this is your Carolina Panthers Super Bowl roster, dude. Caleb Williams at the quarterback position. We do keep, technically we traded Jonathan Brooks away and then got him back in free agency. But we do keep those two as original members. Robert Hunt's the only original member on the line right now, of course. So is Akeem Kwanu, but he's hurt and didn't play. Brown was on the squad originally, and so was Nick Scorton, who developed beautifully, by the way. J.C. Brown was as well. And then Trevor Morgan, I'm pretty sure was. But everybody else on the defense we traded for or signed through free agency, like Odafe Owe and Puda Ford, and then traded for these guys who ended up developing beautifully as well. And then, dude, freaking Sweshing Goat wasn't available for the game, even though he's an X Factor now. Yeah, but that's your Super Bowl roster. Thanks for watching. I will probably put out another one. I will update it to where it has all the week one standings, because by the time I get another one out, I'm sure tonight's football game will have passed against the Vikings and Bears. Interesting to see how that goes, though. Kind of hope the Bears win, but you never know. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.